Here we go, man. Game 2. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get right to this. Let's get right to this. Game 2 in OKC. Let me turn this down a little bit. Okay, so first things first. First things first, and we'll actually talk about this a little bit later. One of the things that I've been seeing a lot on Twitter. Here we go. One of the things that I've been seeing a lot on Twitter is the presentation, brother. Okay, this is the Ohio State University. Nah, this is the NBA Finals, bro. This is actually the games. Like, these are the 7 games to determine the champion. This is the summit of the NBA. This is arguably, like niggas say, world champs. This is arguably like determining the best basketball team in the world, damn near. Look at the court right now. And like I said, we will talk about this later. But look at the court. Look at the arena. Look at what's actually happening, like, at the game. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Do y'all remember when, like, the court would have the trophy on it? The vibe, the aura would just be insane. Like, there was no mistake that we was in the finals, baby. We was in the finals. Okay, we look at it now, and the team's jersey barely has a finals patch on it. Anyway, game one, when I watched it, it allowed me to put that in the back of my mind because it was such a good game. But game 2 quickly reminded me how piss poor the NBA is doing presenting these games, man. Presenting these games, man, I didn't like it at all, and I really agree with the sentiment that's on Twitter right now. Anyway, let's get to the game, man. Let's get to the game. The Pacers stole game 1. The Pacers stole game 1, and game 2 was supposed to be a good one. Supposed to be a good one. By the way, how did OKC get away with wearing their blue uniforms at home? Isn't that weird? Maybe not. I don't know. But here we go, man. Cason Wallace. What was he talking about? First play of the game, he was talking about buckets, obviously. Good lay, left hand. Okay. OKC comes out. They're ready. Obviously, they're thirsty. They're hungry to bounce back from game 1. Siakam, bing, bing. Siakam, I think, is really going to have a good series. I've been saying this all finals. I've been saying this all playoffs. But we'll see. Chetty, bang, bang. Chetty, bang, bang actually showed up and came to play today, as we can see. Getting to the cup. Rebound, put back. This is what I thought he was going to do in game 1. But he didn't. But that boy, Lou Dort, shooting them damn lights out. Okay, here we go. Here comes Shea. Here comes that man. MVP for a reason. Get to his spots and get to his buckets. Quickly, 9-5. Okay, cross-court pass. Finding Siakam. Siakam, too strong. Turner. I really thought Turner was going to have a crazy game this game. I thought he was going to have a crazy game this game. Here we go, man. Shea in the corner. Count it. Count him up. Count him up. Oh, Shea would be counting up a whole lot this game. Broke a record, too. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. But here we go. Halliburton making plays. Corner. Nembhard. Dark horse MVP. Never would happen. But anyway, here comes Shea. Right back. Little shoulder. Obi. Good find. Hartenstein. Caruso. He learned that from Braun. Swear he did. You learned that from Bron. This looks like a regular season game. Absolutely does. Look at this. The court is garbage. The court is garbage, but Matherin's money. Matherin's money in the corner. Okay. So here we go. 17-14. We still got a good game on our hands. Obi Toppin was hot last game. It looks like he's going to continue that shooting display. Obi hit 5 threes last game. That's probably what saved him. I'm not going to lie. Obi, again, left hand scoop. Chetty didn't let me down today. Chetty had a good one. He actually showed up to play. Halliburton, speaking of showing up to play. We'll get there. All right, 2017. They actually had the lead this time. They had a lead in between this game. Good pass. Isaiah Joe. Woo! That's a good lay. Good lay. Boy, who are you? Good job. Shea, find his teammates. Chetty. Stay on your feet, McConnell. He's a 7-footer that can shoot. Stay on your feet. Locked. Yes. Locked. Come on. Shea, bag work. Who's guarding him right now? Thomas Bryant? Baby food. Baby food. Good find. Chetty. Come on, man. Chetty actually showed up today. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? The Thunder look like the Thunder. Come on, man. Okay, early. 26-20. This game is still pretty good. Game's still pretty close. And you know the Pacers work. You know the Pacers' body of work. They really can come back in damn near any situation. So you gotta, hey, play through all four is what I say. But here we go. Nembhard. Woo, back work. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. A little bit too much on your plate. A little bit too much on your plate that time, Nembhard. Jay Will. I like Jay Will. I like Jay Will in the series. But this nigga right here, Wiggins. He had himself a game. He had himself a game. Oh, my goodness. I was just talking about him. I was just talking about somebody got to stay in front of him. I mean, goodness. Here we go. Now we playing defense. McConnell. McConnell's like the hustle player of the year. Good find. Mathurin. Ugly lay, but it counts. Okay, 33-27. About 8 minutes to go before halftime. This game is closer than the last one, but this nigga right here, I was telling you, bro, Wiggins, he drunk the Kool-Aid. Whatever he did, he drunk the Kool-Aid. That boy was balling. Again, good find. Okay, look, Chetty, he's calling for the ball. He was supposed to do this in game one. If he does this in game one, they're 2-0 right now. They're up 2 right now. Bag work, baby food, get to the spot, too easy. It's butter. It's like bottoms every time. It's like bottoms every time. Okay, now we're starting to find some separation. 44-29. Shea, MVP. I don't think he can be stopped. I don't think he can stop. Yes, Kobe work. I'm glad you said that. I got a lot of shit online about comparing Shea to Kobe. Like, people was on my ass about that. Pause. But, I mean, what are we looking at right now, right? What are we actually seeing from this young man right now? This dude is unstoppable, bro. 2 back-to-back 30-plus point games in the finals. We got more on that. We got more on that. Hold on, U-Haul. I know what you want to say. Hold on. We got more on that. But this man right here, they're not watching the games, okay? They're not watching the games. They're just scrolling on Instagram, wearing their thumbs out, breaking their necks. You're not watching the game. Okay, you don't want to hear that Kobe convo, though. You don't want to hear U-Haul getting his bag on that Kobe convo, though. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to separate. 47-29, 5 minutes before half. Wiggins on fire. What is he going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You got to guard somebody. You have to guard somebody. All right. Don't believe me. Watch the tape. Hey. Don't believe me. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. Don't believe me, just watch the tape. Did you see what I just saw? Don't believe me, watch the tape. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. That boy was hooping. Look at this. Hang. Off glass. Kissed it. Come on, man. MVP. Put some respect on the stand. Kobe work again. All right, the Pacers, you know they got fight in them. Nembhard gonna play to the end. That's a good bucket. Tough bucket. Against Lou Dort, too. Excellent defender. Pacers got to figure something out, though. Where there's somebody we're not seeing. Good bucket right there from Siakam. But there's somebody we're not seeing on these highlights. Okay, Shea, too tough. And I know what you're saying. And I'm gonna stop pausing so much. I know what you're saying. It's like, oh yeah, you don't really want to give Shea the credit because you just watch him do a layup. It just looked easy, right? I said the same thing. I seen James Harden play in person in front of my very own 2 eyes. 2020, by the way. These are just for show. James Harden and the likes of players like him, elite scorers, I swear on everything I love, they will have 30 points in the game without you even noticing. You will not even you won't even be paying attention, but they'll just constantly be getting to the spot. Constantly layup, constantly free throw, constantly SGA, constantly MVP, constantly. Call him Kobe if you want to. I did. Let's go, man. 54-39. 54-39 at home. They're comfortable. Caruso had himself a hell of a game. I like Caruso in this game. Had himself one heck of a game. Look at him playing defense, too. Tough pass. And who is that? Once again, doing it all over the court. Slow it down. Pace and space. Nembhard playing defense this time. Good screen by Chetty. Good find. You know Jay Will gonna knock those down. Bing, bing. KD, Bron, Luka, they all score like that. You don't see their points. You don't see them adding up. Next thing you know, you blink twice and they got 50. Bag work. Bag work. I don't care. I don't care if you don't agree with me. I don't care. Turner turned up in the second half. He was trying. At least he was trying. 69-56, by the way. It seems like we've heard this before. Caruso, good backdoor. Seems like we've heard this before. Big lead. Took a miracle effort to get this one in the first. Steph is like that too. Absolutely. Look at him. Hartenstein getting on the floor. Make a play. Find the hot hand. Get it back to the MVP. Get it back to the MVP. It must be the shoes. You're not going to get him twice. Nimhart, good find, good pocket. Swing, swing, swing. Guess who? He learned that from Bron. He learned that from Bron. Okay, here we go. Pacers, are they going to do anything in this game? Miles Turner, like I said, he had a good second half. He was putting buckets down, but he needed help. He needed help, and this is another one of those. Just get to the spot and get out my way. SGA, once again, finding his teammates too. Wiggins, come on, man. We got to play defense, bro. This is the NBA Finals. We have to play defense. Nimhart, trying. Where is he at? Halliburton, this was a foul. I remember this play. This was a foul. They needed to call it. Probably would have got him activated in the game, but it didn't. But it didn't. 67-85 on the road. You're probably not going to do the same thing twice when this man is just getting to the spot. Bing, bing. Making it look routine. Making it look easy. Neesmith, you know he going to pull. You know he going to pull. All right, man. At this point, they just sustaining this lead. Hey! I told you. Chet Holmgren. X Factor. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, here we go. 93-74. Fourth quarter. Do the Thunder make the same mistake they made last game? No, because they had these players right here. Wiggins. He was in the game. He was feeling it, bro. A good play to Hartenstein. Good cut. 95-74. I ain't gonna lie. By this point, my eyes was getting heavy. I was getting sleepy. The Pacers definitely fell asleep. Travel. What is he doing? Like, what are we talking about? The finals? You traveling like that? Come on, boy. Ah! Made my damn toes curl. That woke me up. Turner, I told you, he tried, bro. He tried. Tenure with the Pacers. He tried. But then this shit was happening, bro. They couldn't grab a rebound to save their life. And then this man was shooting the lights out. He was shooting the lights out, bro. He was shooting the lights out. He was shooting the lights out. Little floater. Might be too little too late, man. You're down 20. You're down 20. I mean, we did see this before. It's anything's possible. Anything's possible. Jay will get to your spot. They're really good at that. They're really good at that. And at some point, you would try to stop it. But maybe you can't. Maybe that's the point. Okay, Halliburton. Long three. Get him activated. Get him going. Score is so ugly, though. 104-85. Oh, my gosh. Pacers didn't know what to do, bro. I swear, they didn't know what to do. And they weren't playing any... and they weren't playing any defense. Pause. I don't even know what I said, but hey, pause. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, and at this point, I feel like even the Pacers knew it was over. Even they knew it was over. That was a tough lay. That was a tough lay. Got to see more of that, though. Got to see more of that. You can see the margin. They can't get under 20. They can't get under 20, and then you got to deal with this. And then you have to deal with this. Like, who is that guy? He's in the game. They know they gave up. They gave up. Caruso had 20 this game. Yeah. Clear the benches. Oh, made my toes curl? Hey, I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. That's how you know when it's good. I'm just keeping it a buck. Come on, man. All right, we can see exactly what's going on here. They didn't clear the benches. Losing by 20 plus. Honestly, I'm going to say that one for later. They got veterans. They got veterans in the game. They got players we've never heard of throughout the season in the game. Thunder take game 2 in convincing fashion, man. They almost beat them boys by 20. All right, at home. But the Thunder absolutely needed this one. I'll be honest with you. The Thunder needed to see this type of win. Because when you lose in the way that they lost in game 1, I'm telling you, it does something to you mentally. But, you know, you always hear the same things from Shea in the post game. You know, oh, we just got to do the same thing. We're not doing anything different. I mean, in reality, they didn't do very much different. The game one looked exactly like this, except for the fourth quarter, right? I mean, can we agree on that? It looked exactly like this, except for the fourth quarter. But listen, man, it's tied 1-1, and you will root for the Pacers Thunder chip to lose. It really is, man. It really is. Both games they had full control of the game, and it wasn't close. The best thing about game one obviously is the buzzer beater, but how many times can he do that? I don't know. He's done it 6 for 7. He's like 15 for 17 or something on clutch shots. So you don't want to have it come to that point. But I mean, if you can't get it within 5, within 3, I mean, the numbers tell the stories themselves, man. 107-123. This game was bad. Okay, from the Pacers. This game is bad from the Pacers, and this opened the eyes of a lot of people who already knew the Thunder were the best team in the league, but they went out here and actually proved it. They went out here and just put belt to ass. Let's be honest. Okay, game 2. Now another thing though, the Pacers did do their job. I mean, everybody knows you don't expect to win 2 games, right, back to back on the road. If you do, it might be a gentleman's. I'll be honest. But if you at least steal one on the road, you give yourself a really good chance. Okay, so game 3 goes back to Indiana.